Today's lesson is called Plus Talk. Let's get ready for a new semester. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff.My
name is Roger, and hey, everybody, it's now September, and it's a new semester of school. So we're going to get ready for a new semester, and there are various kinds of conversations that you might have in your school regarding the new semester. You might be joining a school club, you might be providing help to someone.And let's see, you also might be giving someone an invitation or accepting an invitation. And, of course, the best part, you're going to meet new friends.
There you go. Maybe if you join a school club, you can meet some friends there at your school, at your new school. By the way, when we're talking about semesters, we're talking about a school, a period of time at school when classes are in session. Usually, your school year will begin with the fall semester. Then maybe there'll be a winter break, and the next semester there will be the spring semester. Now, when I was in college, I was actually required to take a summer semester as well. So those exist, but usually summer semesters and also winter semesters, if they do exist, are going to be shorter than the fall and spring semesters. Those are the main semesters of a school year. Anyways, folks, let's go ahead and get ready for a new semester. When we come back, we'll start reading from this month's Plus Talk dialogue. Part 1 is called Joining a School Club.
Let's get ready for a new semester.
1. Joining a school club. Joseph wants to join the school's glee club, so he goes to the office and speaks to Oliver, the club's representative.
I'm interested in joining the glee club. Is this where I sign up?
Yes, you're in the right place. But before signing up, you'll have to try out for it first.You
mean do an audition?
Something like that. We'd like to hear you sing.
I think I have a pretty good voice.
Perhaps, but we want to see how well you can harmonize with us. Can you come back at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow for the tryout?
Sure, I'll be there.
大家好，第一部分我们看到名词 representative， 意思是代表、代理人。像是 Tom has been a sales representative with the company for several years. Tom 在这间公司当业务代表已经好几年了。另外，这个字还可以当形容词，指代表性的、典型的、体现的。例如 Flamenco dance and music is representative of Spain's Andalusia region. 佛朗明哥舞蹈和音乐是西班牙安达鲁西亚地区的特色。或是The successful businessman is representative of what hard work can accomplish. 那名成功的商人体现出努力可以达到何种成就。接着我们看到片语 try out for something， 表示参加点点点的征选或试演。例如 Jill is going to try out for the cheerleading squad this year. Jill 今年要参加啦啦队的征选。或是 Mike is trying out for a school's basketball team. Mike 在参加篮球校队的选拔。另外补充几个相关片语。第一 try out 加名词，表示试用、试验。举例来说 Would you like to try out my new bike? 你想要试骑我的新脚踏车吗？第二 try on 加名词，表示试穿、服饰配饰等。我们可以说 Maybe you should try on the shoes before you buy them. 也许你买鞋子前应该先试穿。再来我们看到动词 harmonize，指与点点点协调、和谐，为点点点配合声。例如 At any 5-star restaurant, the dinner wine should harmonize with the food. 在任何一间5星级餐厅，佐餐酒应与食物相互搭配。或是 Betty taught me how to harmonize that new song. Betty 教我如何为那首新歌配和声。另外补充这个字的名词 harmony, H-A-R-M-O-N-Y, harmony指和谐、协调、和音、和声。举例来说 The people in the office worked in harmony with each other. 办公室的人彼此和睦的工作。或是 Anna sang the melody while John and Lauren sang harmony. Anna 唱主旋律之余 John 和 Lauren 唱和声。
Okay, so we've got Joseph, and he wants to join a club, as do lots of other students in school. So Joseph is talking to Oliver about joining the Glee Club. Now, when I went to school, there was no such thing as a Glee Club. So I'm a little in the dark here as to what a Glee Club is. What the heck is a Glee Club?
That's a good question. When I went to school, we had a choir. You could go sing in the choir there, but I believe you can also go to a Glee Club as well and do some singing and stuff like that. I think in the Glee Club there, you sing, you dance, you entertain people in that way. Anyways, Joseph wants to join the school's Glee Club, so he goes to the office and speaks to Oliver, the club's representative. So it sounds like Oliver is kind of a big wheel at the Glee Club there.
Yep, he's probably in charge of the Glee Club, or at least he's responsible for accepting new members and things like that. So Joseph is interested in joining this particular school club. So he goes to the office where the Glee Club is, and he talks to Oliver or speaks to him. Again, he's the representative, and that's the noun form of the verb to represent. If you represent, you just stand for something. You take the responsibility for something. Of course, in the elections, you select your representatives to the National Assembly or whatever it is. And of course, a representative is that person, in this particular case, the person who represents the Glee Club.
Anyways, Joseph kicks things off by saying, I'm interested in joining the Glee Club. Is this where I sign up? So he's gone to the Glee Club office there. He's interested. He wants to sign up. So he asks Oliver this question. Is this where I sign up?
Yep, and be careful here. We use the preposition in with interested. I am interested in doing something, or I'm interested in music, I'm interested in art, etc. Lots of time I hear people misuse the preposition there, but we say interested in something or interested in doing something. In this particular case, Joseph is interested in joining the Glee Club. Hey, is this where I give you the information? Oliver says, yes, you're in the right place. This is where you sign up. But before signing up, you'll have to try out for it first. So sometimes when you join a club or if you go out for school sports, you might have to try out for that particular activity. You need to give them sort of a sample of what you can do, because they might have more people interested in joining that activity than they have places.
There you go. When I was in high school there, I had to try out for the track team there, okay? Before they made me a member of the team, or before I could join that team, I had to try out. They made me run around and stuff like that. They wanted to see if I was in shape, if I could run fast, so on and so forth. I had to prove myself to them, and then I made the team. But first, I had to try out. So here it's the Glee Club. You have to try out. I imagine there'll be an audition of some kind for Joseph here. And yes, Joseph next says, you mean do an audition? Joseph thinks, am I going to have to audition? And Oliver says, something like that. We'd like to hear you sing, which makes sense. If you're going to be in the Glee Club, you are going to be singing.
Yep, you're going to have to give a sample of what you can do with your singing voice. It would be very embarrassing if someone were to join our club and they can't carry a tune to save their life. They're going to be out of tune. They're going to be missing the beat all the time. We've got to make sure you know what you're doing.
Now, Joseph says, well, I think I have a pretty good voice. So Joseph thinks, you know what? I think I'm a good fit for the Glee Club there, but still, he's going to have to try out. And Oliver does say, perhaps, but we want to see how well you can harmonize with us. So perhaps you're a good singer. Perhaps you've got a good voice. But Can you sing well with others? By the way, if you do harmonize, you sing well with others. That's the case here. Maybe people are playing instruments and they can harmonize in that way too. But here, let's say you're in a glee club. There might be 4 or 5 people singing, and when they sing together, it sounds great. All the voices work together in such a way that you think, wow, that's pretty, that's beautiful.
Like, for example, if it's this note, then your harmony would be something like that, okay? We'd like to give you a better sample of that, but we can't really carry a tune here. But we can explain things, and that's what we're doing here. So yes, indeed, they want to make sure that you can keep time, and especially if you can harmonize. Hey, can you come back tomorrow at 3:30 for the tryout? Notice earlier we had try out as 2 words. That's the verb phrase. I need to try out for the glee club. But here, tryout is 1 word. That makes it a noun. You have to go back to the office at 3:30 for the tryout, and then you'll have this audition.
It's kind of like a job interview, but for this glee club. So you call it a tryout or you call it an audition. And Joseph says, sure, I can make it. I'll be there. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. When we come back, we'll start reading from part 2 of this month's Plus Talk dialogue called Providing Help.
2. Providing help. On his way to class, Oliver encounters Joseph in the hallway.
Hey, Joseph, where are you headed?
I have music class in 5 minutes, but I can't find the room.
Music class is usually held in the rehearsal hall. What room number does it say?
It says 2125B on the schedule, so I thought it'd be on the 2nd floor.
Just as I'd thought. The rehearsal hall is in the basement. I'll take you there.
It's okay. I don't want to make you late for your class.
Don't worry. I have a free period now. Let's hurry.
第二部分，我们看到一个单字 hallway， 这个字是名词，指走廊、门厅。像是 I sat on a chair in a hallway while I waited for the doctor to be free to see me. 我坐在走廊的椅子上，等医生有空跟我会面。或是 Every hallway leading to stairs must be kept clear in case of a fire. 每个通往阶梯的走廊应该保持净空，以防火灾发生。最后，我们看到名词 rehearsal， 指排练、排演。例如 How many more rehearsals are there before opening night? 正式开幕演出前还有几次预演。另外，补充这个字的动词 rehearse， R-E-H-E-A-R-S-E， rehearse， 指彩排、排练。像是 Drew and Veronica rehearsed their lines for the school play. Drew 和 Veronica 排练学校话剧的台词。
Okay, so in the first part of today's lesson, we talked about joining a club, and now we're going to provide help. In this particular instance, Joseph is kind of wandering around the school hallways and he looks lost. So on his way to class, Oliver encounters Joseph in the hallway. So Oliver and Joseph have already met, and Oliver sees that Joseph is kind of confused. And he, of course, encounters Joseph in the hallway. Here we've got the verb to encounter. That just means you kind of run into somebody by chance. You didn't plan to do that. It wasn't planned on. It wasn't scheduled to happen. You just kind of ran into that person. He encountered Joseph. He found Joseph in the hallway. And the hallway, of course, is in the school. It's how you get from one classroom to another.
So here, Joseph and Oliver are back, and here their paths are crossing. They encounter one another, and Oliver says, Hey, Joseph, where are you headed? I.e., in which direction are you going? Where are you going? Are you going to class? Are you going home? So on and so forth. Where are you going right now? Or where are you headed?
Indeed. Well, Oliver again asked this question, and Joseph needs to answer this question. Well, I have music class in 5 minutes, but I can't find the room. Now, I've heard in tests that are given in schools here in Taiwan, for some reason you often describe a class as a class. I have a science class this afternoon, or I have a music class. When I went to school in the United States, nobody ever said that. We did not use the indefinite article. I have art class. I have music class. Please do not put the indefinite article in front of the class you are going to.
Yeah, usually in high school, you won't be taking multiple courses, okay, in one particular subject. So you wouldn't say, yeah, I have a science class. Now, let's say you were in college and you were majoring in science and you had 2 or 3 different classes in science in a given semester. In that situation, you might say, I have a science class I need to attend. But for the most part, you can usually drop that indefinite article. Anyways, I have music class in 5 minutes, but I can't find the room. That's what Joseph says, and Oliver replies by saying, music class is usually held in the rehearsal hall. So there you go. That's what he says back to Joseph. He's trying to help out here. This is where the class is usually going to be held, in the rehearsal hall. By the way, let's say you are a musician. You might just have to practice, okay? And when you practice music, you rehearse. That's the idea here.
Usually people practice by themselves, but then they rehearse with all the other people who are going to give the performance. So this is the room where they practice together, where they rehearse. And Oliver asks Joseph, what room number does it say? Joseph must have his schedule with him, and it indicates the classroom number. Joseph says, it says 2125B on the schedule, so I thought it'd be on the 2nd floor. So every time you go to school, when you get new classes, you have a schedule printed out, or maybe it's electronic these days, and then you look at it, and it tells you where you're supposed to go for your class. So the classroom number is 2125B. And because it's got a 2 at the beginning there, oftentimes that indicates the 2nd floor, at least in the United States.
And this is on the schedule. Yeah, a document that tells you what you're doing and at what time you are doing that thing. Anyways, Oliver says, just as I'd thought. The rehearsal hall is in the basement. I'll take you there. So there you go. The rehearsal hall is not on the 2nd floor. It's actually in the basement. How about that?
Interesting. That must be what the B indicates there. The room is in the basement. And Oliver volunteers to take Joseph there. And Joseph says, well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't want to make you late for your class. You've got other more important things to do. And Oliver says, don't worry. I have a free period now. Let's hurry. So, of course, when you go to school, sometimes you have a free period, which you can do anything you want. Usually that means you head to study hall or the library. When I went to high school, of course, you had to sign a piece of paper to indicate where you were going for your free period. It certainly was forbidden to leave the school and go get a soda or something.
Yeah, totally forbidden at my school as well. In high school there, let's say you had a free period, you went to study hall, you went to the library or something like that. You just didn't walk off campus and grab a soda or a Subway sandwich or anything like that. That was frowned upon. Now, at college, though, they can't really tell you where to go or what to do. So if you have a free period, go for it. Yeah, go ahead and grab that soda. Go ahead and grab that Subway sandwich. No one is going to stop you. Anyways, folks, with that, it is now time for us to say goodbye for now. But don't worry, don't fret. The Chinese teacher is waiting in the wings.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。在对话的第一部分， Joseph 想要参加合唱团，他去社办报名。那么对话里面用到 sign up 来表达报名，我们来学习这个片语的相关用法。 Sign up 是指登记报名，那我们要表达登记报名参加某个组织或活动时，常常会用 sign up for something 来表达。例如 She signed up for yoga classes， 她报名了瑜伽课程。
好，那么另外 sign somebody up 则表示替某人报名，或者是让某人加入。假设同事或是同学们问你要不要一起跟他们交换礼物，那你可以回答说That sounds fun, sign me up 听起来很好玩耶，让我加入吧。好，那么 sign up 它其实还可以表达签约雇用某人，例如The record label signed the band up last year. 唱片公司去年签下的那个乐团。好，那么在对话第二部分 Oliver 和 Joseph 在走廊上遇到，那么 Oliver 就问说 Hey Joseph, where are you headed? 他是在问 Joseph 要去哪里。那么 head 当动词它就有前往，朝着什么前进的意思，后面可以接 to 加名词。例如 They headed to a museum after lunch. 吃完午餐后，他们前往一间博物馆。那么 head 后面也可以接介系词或副词，像 head back 就表示回去， head home 回家， head north 朝北方前进等等。举例来说 After taking a walk along the beach, they headed back to the hotel. 他们在海边散完步之后就回饭店了。好，那么至于课文里面是用到 be 动词加上 headed， 当我们用 be headed 或者是 be heading 都可以表达正在前往的语义，像 Where are you headed? Where are you heading? 意思就跟 Where are you going 是一样的，就是在问说你现在要去哪里。那回答的时候你也可以说 I'm heading to the grocery store 或是 I'm headed to the grocery store 我要去杂货店。那最后再补充一下be headed for 加名词或是 be heading for 加名词，它除了指朝什么什么前进，它也有比喻的用法，可以表达出迈向什么或者是招致什么，像 be headed for stardom 向明星身份地位前进，那就是用比喻的用法，就是迈向明星之路咯。那我们来造一个例句 If you keep spending more than you earn,You'll be headed for trouble. 如果你持续入不敷出，你将会惹上麻烦。那我们例句里面用到 be headed for trouble 字面意思是朝向麻烦前进，那就表示招致麻烦，惹上麻烦了。好，以上今天重点整理，我们来回顾今天单字吧。
Representative. As a sales representative, Rose often needs to use her communication skills. Encounter.Lydia encountered some of her friends when she went to the park. Hallway. The school displays students' work such as drawings and essays in the hallways. Schedule. I would like to go hiking with you, but I need to check my schedule first.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.